from uptown, I put a bus down. Yeah, oh, when I keep, y'all make cook out to my shit and look up. In the kitchen, whipping that dope up, you just tryna hold up. Pop on kitchen, we gon' hit it like we Sammy Sosa. Put that Billy to the limit, you just tryna hold up. Spinning bitches call me Chulo when I'm pulling up in that Tulo. Got this different color Uno. All these feelings on me, mommy, man, my pocket look like Chulo. I got money at the end, I think about you when you're Chulo. When I hit you with that, smoke a little hookah, kick it like it's judo. Let you hit the OG, since I'm 42 though. And when we get in mode, I'ma dog it like I'm Cujo. Heard they tryna steal away, cut it out, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way, bust it down, bust it down. So mama, she let go and I cut it out. Hey, talk to me nice, show you what you really about. Whoa, pipe down, like I'm throwing up shots. First we shut them down, then we open up shots. When this nigga around, just in case y'all forgot. They been tryna stop the way, but the way don't stop. Uptown, nigga, I was down, but they see I'm up now, nigga. Head high, cause I'm holding up my crown, nigga. Never told, even through the ups and downs, nigga. And if I do say it's a couple brown, nigga. Only way I double crosses. I just keep spinning, only way to make them nauseous. Demon little mommy like salsa with a dick. I'm just trying to see you dance, salsa on the dick. Whoa, it went down, she can. You know, y'all take shots, y'all ain't. Spanish bitch from uptown, I put a bus down. Yeah, oh, when I keep, now make sure that to my shit and look up. In the kitchen, whipping that dope up, you just tryna hold up. Pop on kitchen, we gon' hit it like we Sammy Sosa. Put that Billy to the limit, you just tryna hold up. Spinning bitches call me Chulo when I'm pulling up in that Tudo. Got me different color Uno. All these feelings on me, mommy, man, my pockets look like Sumo. I got money at the end, I think about you when you're Chulo. When I hit you with that, you know, smoke a little hookah, kick it like it's judo. Let you hit the OG, since I'm 42 though. And when we get in mode, I'ma dog it like I'm Cujo. Heard they tryna steal away, cut it out, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way, bust it down, bust it down. So mama, she let go away, I put it out. Hey, talk to me nice, show you what you really about. Whoa, pipe down, throwing up shots. First we shut them down, then we open up shots. When this nigga around, just in case y'all forgot. They been tryna stop the way, but the way don't stop. Uptown, nigga, I was down, but they see I'm up now, nigga. Head high, cause I'm holding up my crown, nigga. Never told, even through the ups and downs, nigga. And if I do say it's a couple round, nigga. Only way I double crosses. I just keep spinning, only way to make them nauseous. Hello, mommy, like so we could dip. I'm just trying to see you dance, salsa on the dick. Whoa, it went down, she came up. You know, y'all take shots, y'all aim up. You know, hate on low, but we fly high. You know, talk is cheap, free Wi-Fi. Whoa, heard they trying to steal away, cut it out, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way, bust it down, bust it down. So mama, she let go away, I put it out. Hey, talk to me nice, show you what you really about. Whoa, pipe down, throwing up shots. First we shut them down, then we open up shots. When this nigga around, just in case y'all forgot. They been trying to stop the way, but the way don't stop.
Fuck all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm from the Bronx and all that, but I still don't understand what the fuck that dude said. Like, yo, my dude, I don't know. Shots go out to Anuel and Meek and all of them. Whatever. Hey, look. Everyone, what's going on, everybody out there? Council Roundtable signing back in. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? I had to miss a show or two because you already know. Life happens. What's good, my dude? Black Star in the building. Oh, God. You never want to start off a show with news like that. Mandy Rose versus Nikki Bella. What are we doing? Like, the sad part is that would somewhat be a marquee match. That's a sad thing. My God. Well, this episode 71, B. Council Roundtable. We'll talk about the old fashioned wrestling. Let y'all know what's happening. I already know the vibes. Give me 1 second. Make sure y'all pull up and all that real quick. I need to drop that link. Drop that damn link. Hey, I got a cat for sale. Y'all want this motherfucker? I got a fucking cat for sale, B. This motherfucker getting on my damn nerves. This motherfucker Smokey is doing the most. This motherfucker here fell in love with another cat across the street. Straight up smut. Yeah, that cat is a damn smut. That cat is for the streets. That pussy's for the streets. And he losing his mind up in here.
What's up, man?
What's going on, Black Star?
It's all good, man. But that Mandy Rose with Nikki Bella, that kind of went like, oh god, that shit should not be happening.
You know, it's a funny thing because sadly that match does have somewhat star power to it. It does.
Yeah, it does. Nikki Bella is a big name. Mandy Rose is a returning star, so yeah, it has some star power to it.
Give me 1 second, all right? Give me 1 second.
Right. Cool.
Hold on, let me hit you with this topic real quick before I take care of what I gotta take care of. You know, when it comes to this day in wrestling history. I know you remember, you know what I'm saying, you are watching WWF, WWE, whatever for a long time.
Yeah, since I was 3.
Like, who was your favorite tag team? Who was your favorite tag team during Ruthless Aggression era?
Ruthless Aggression era? Let's see.
Yeah.
Los Guerreros.
Los Guerreros?
Yeah, Eddie and Chavo. That was a good tag team.
Oh, I guess okay, but nah, man, they had better teams than that. Neat.
Well, they did. The World's Greatest Tag Team was a great tag team.
Yeah, they was good too. Definitely, they was good. Nate, you can hear us?
Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
There you go. Hello?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah, can you hear us? We can hear you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Y'all go ahead and talk real quick because I'm about to whip my cat's ass. This motherfucker getting on my damn nerves.
Dude,
my damn cat. I don't know if y'all know. My damn cat fell in love with some cat across the street from me. Now he's in like tremendous heat. Even though this motherfucker got spaded, he's spaded and all that, but he's in mad heat right now. I guess he got his first whiff of pussy or something, and he losing it right now.
Yeah.
This motherfucker. I got a cat for sale. Y'all want a fucking Russian blue? 1 year old?
Nope.
That wasn't. What's my problem? I have a dog in my house, so yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
Sell it to the Chinese restaurant, $4.99 a pound.
This motherfucker doing the most. Like, he won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that me and my lady, we thinking that once a cat gets spaded or what may have you, he good. He not really gonna be getting horny or nothing like that.
No,
I don't know what this damn cat did to him from across the street.
My
Oh, you starting to break up, man. You starting to break up.
Probably the weather. I might have to go upstairs. Let me go upstairs.
All right, cool.
Okay, was Edge and Christian a part of the Ruthless Aggression era? Quick question.
Of course.
They were?
Yeah, that's when he came up. Especially, both of them. Especially, that's when they both was on the come up during the Ruthless Aggression era. Especially Edge.
Am I better?
Much better.
Now you sound good.
Much better.
We got snow around here. Snow, ice, rain, sleet.
Yeah, it snowed over here a little bit too.
Yeah, it's cooling
Dude,
down.
I think I might drive. I think I might drive my car off a cliff. I just saw a story of a woman in Brazil. She married a doll.
So what?
That ain't nothing new.
Oh my god! And they had a kid.
Nothing new shit. You see, they got these sex androids and all that out.
It looked like a Raggedy
They got these
Ann.
sex androids. They got look it up. They got these sex androids.
Oh my! Yeah, I seen those.
Yeah, the motherfuckers is really marrying them and all that.
But that's a robot and stuff. This is a freaking Raggedy Ann doll. I'm like, come on. and she's gorgeous too.
I gotta say you fucking a robot, but a piece of cloth. Come on.
I wouldn't stick my dick in a robot's mouth. Oh my god! Talk about chompy chomp.
Like fucking a toaster.
Hot pockets.
Your cock could be a hot pocket, all right.
Shit. Hey, remember Cheech and Chong when they go to visit Donna in the unemployment thing or the welfare office? And he goes, "Ooh, Donna, I hope she hasn't eaten. I got tube steak smothered in underwear."
Yo, you know what? I never really watched Cheech and Chong movies like that.
Oh man, those shits are classics.
Like, I always know about it, but I never watched them. I do need to watch them though.
Yeah.
How much movies they have together?
They had at least 3 of them are really good. The later ones kind of suck. But yeah.
The one in the 90s?
No, the one they had like in I think late 80s there was one. It was like it was like medieval times or something. It was so stupid. It was dumb.
Medieval times.
Yeah, it was like the Courtesan Brothers or something.
Drew McIntyre coming out with Link's sword. Medieval times type shit. What's next?
Well,
He's gonna end up dressing up like ghosts and goblins. Remember that game, Ghosts and Goblins? That's what Drew McIntyre gonna do next.
Like Up in Smoke next movie, Nice Dreams, those are funny. Yeah.
I heard that Keith Lee's coming back.
Is he?
Yeah, his
I never heard that before.
I haven't heard that.
And that's the thing, like, well, it's like, okay, here's the thing I don't like with that ping pong shit with WWE and AEW. I don't like the fact that certain motherfuckers are trying to pull bullshit. We're like, oh, just because Triple H is back now, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to go back to WWE. I don't like that. That's bad business. You know what I'm saying? Because what if God forbid you start fucking up in WWE? What you gonna do then? You gonna try to figure out a way to leave WWE to go to AEW?
Yeah, I heard Austin's training for another match.
AEW has 4 wrestlers.
You heard about that? I heard about that. Let's check it. Hold on. Let's take our time with this shit. This dude Nick just throwing all types of topics so loud. Let's dissect this properly. First off, Toph, what's goody?
Yo, you did lift the X Factor.
Hey!
Sorry, I got a guilty pleasure for that song. So
that was my shit though. I like that theme. The first theme was a little better, but I guess they wanted to sing. But whatever. Toph, what's goody?
I'm doing better now, man. I had strep throat last week. Doing much better.
Yeah. I mean, Brodus Clay's the NWA World Champion. My God, that's gonna move the needle.
Didn't those motherfuckers stop just throwing topics out there? He's just throwing topics. He's still doing it. I literally just told this dude stop throwing topics out there like that. Let's take our time.
Yeah, I got a mixed salad over here. I'm mixing a salad.
Yeah, like have some structure.
Oh, speaking of salad, man, big ups to my boy Conan for trying to get toss my salad over. Hey, yo, Hogan, toss my salad and peel my potatoes.
What?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Let's go back to what this dude Black Sauce said about Keith Lee. Did you ever hear about that? Well, Tove, did you ever hear about Keith Lee potentially coming back or wanting to come back?
No, first time I hear about this. Mm-mm.
Me too.
Why would you want to go back?
Yeah, his wife's in WWE.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean nothing. That's good for her. She's not ready for the big time. Work AEW. Well, there you go. Nah, they don't have to work together.
Yeah, they don't. They really don't. They don't have to work together.
Nah.
Where did you get this? Where did you get that source from?
No, like they want to work in the same company together. That's what they want.
Nah, I think Triple H is probably doing some 4D chess where he's hiring the wives of a lot of wrestlers in WWE. But as far as I know, just about everybody over there they're pretty chill. So
No, I think he's just hiring back the people that Vince fired, and I don't want him to fall into that trap where Vince McMahon fired the right person, and him just hiring back the person just to be spiteful.
Well, I appreciate the fact that he's doing the right thing and he's giving people their job back, but at the same time, he also needs to appreciate the fact that a lot of those folks that are fired are just not that fucking good. Like Hit Row.
I literally just said that. What?
And Karrion Kross also. Karrion Kross also sucks.
I just said that.
Like, I'm sorry, man. All that because a lot of the Karrion Kross defenders, they've all been quiet these past 2 weeks. He's there's nothing special about him. I said that years ago.
Who?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Who?
Who?
Yes,
Karrion Kross.
Who? All right. Okay. Look. Killer Kross is up there in age. He's not going to be the same.
He was never good. Never.
Yes, he was actually, and he's still good. He really is.
No, he's
but
not,
the thing is that here's the thing with Killer Kross, right? He's a group act with him and his wife, and the entrance, the ambiance, all that other extra stuff, the time, the hourglass.
Bro, Adam Cole buried
him by himself. Yes,
Adam Cole.
Him by himself. Huh?
Adam Cole buried him, bro.
Yeah, he did. He did expose him. He exposed him.
If you got to do all that just to make him feel worthwhile, he's not worth it. He's not a mainstream act in WWE or AEW. He's the kind of dude that will have a good run like Impact or MLW or some other smaller.
Well, come on. Let's really be real though, Tove. All wrestlers have either a shtick or props or whatever to get them over.
No, that's not true. Stone Cold didn't have any. Stone Cold didn't have that. No pyro. All he had was glass.
Oh, okay. What about Jake the Snake? If Jake the Snake didn't have a snake, it would have been a wrap for him.
Nah, he was good.
No. He was a great promo teller. He was a great.
He was a promo guy. Yeah, he was a good promo guy.
All right.
Stone Cold was over.
Okay.
The snake was like the topping. It was like the gift wrap of the whole present. The snake was the extra.
Right.
Well, don't you? The thing that I'm saying is that everybody has a gimmick or a move
what you're
or
trying
what
to
may
say,
have you or props
what
to go with their
trying
character.
To say is that there have been wrestlers before, right, who have like an attractive valet that is part of the package. But if you took it away, some of these wrestlers have shown they can be all right. An example, Randy Savage, Macho Man. Miss Elizabeth was definitely part of the package. Miss Elizabeth definitely helped him become a main eventer. But he could still be Macho Man with or without Miss Elizabeth. Another example, DDP, Kimberly Page. Kimberly was a really big part of DDP's package, because she would do the diamond cutter symbol before, she was the one that really got it over because she was doing the symbol before he would hit the move. And then after a period of time, they divorced and they weren't together anymore. But even without Kimberly, he was still over. Even a more modern day example, The Miz. The Miz is married to Maurice. Now, The Miz is a fucking comic relief character, but when Maurice is with him, definitely adds to, his Hollywood persona. But
The Miz truly didn't need Maurice, though. If you think
right, exactly. Without Maurice, Miz can still be a capable WWE superstar. Karrion Kross, though, without Scarlett, nobody gives a fuck.
He's lost, yeah. He's
period. So
he's fucking.
Yo, shouts go out to Henny God. Henny God talking about making a porn tape with Mickie James.
Oh my god. Jesus.
I get what you're saying, but like some people can't do it. Like another one, like he's in AEW now, and we talked about him. We cooked about him months ago. Is the what's the dude's name? The dude married to Maria, the Miracle guy. What was his name? He was in TNA. Yeah, Mike Bennett.
Canella.
Yeah, he's a good.
I said Mike Kanellis.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he's a good wrestler, and I've met him before. Cool dude, but like nobody gives a fuck about him without Maria. You take Maria away, no one gives a fuck. You don't want to be.
When he was in Impact or TNA, whatever it was called, him being the Miracle, he actually had his own character.
Right. Yeah. You don't ever want to be a wrestler, right? And this is my beef with a lot of wrestlers today. You don't want to be a wrestler that's known for who your significant other is, because real life shit can happen. What happens if you get a breakup? What happens if you get a divorce? You know what I'm saying? You don't ever want to be that
Mark Mero and Sable.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
That's a prime example. That's a prime.
You want to have your own.
S.A. Rios and Lita.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to have your own character, like in AEW when Britt Baker, when she first started, like way in the beginning, she was just Adam Cole's girlfriend. That's all she was. Now she actually has her own identity. She's the DMD. We know she's dating Adam Cole, but her dating Adam Cole doesn't define her as a wrestler, as a character. You want to get away from that. And there's a lot of wrestlers out there who not only don't want to get away with it, they seem to be content with it. And Cross is one of those dudes. He's content.
I know one dude everybody want to get away from.
Who's that?
Just why?
Oh no.
My dude Slugs is in the building.
Oh, what's up?
The man that the world loves to hate.
Yeah.
What's going on? I was just coming into this. I'm just chilling, man. Wakanda Forever. Check that out, by the way. Really good movie.
I'll wait till it comes on HBO Max.
that shit is whack as hell.
Hell no, you bugging.
I wasn't even a fan of the first one. You think I'm gonna go and pay for the second one?
Nah. This one was good. This one's way better than the first one.
Nah, I saw it yesterday, man. That shit was trash.
Oh, you're bugging. Come on, don't do it. No, I refuse. That was a great movie. You're lying to America now.
You say everything is great.
You also
have to work for it.
Come on.
How serious can you take Snuggles? I mean, he thinks Raw is great every week. I mean, come on.
Raw was great last night. Come on, you gotta know that Wakanda Forever. Come on, they did Chadwick Boseman right in that movie. They did him right.
Don't say no spoilers, because I do eventually want to take a gander at it on HBO.
I mean, you know they're gonna acknowledge it. I'm just saying that's all I know. When they did acknowledge it, they did it right.
It's gonna be on Disney Plus, bro, not HBO Max.
Yeah. One of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, or Netflix.
No, it's not gonna be on. It might be on Netflix afterwards.
Yeah, a little bit later.
Yeah. Cobra Kai's on DVD at Walmart. I saw. I was like, wow, Cobra Kai.
But speaking of, Hollywood and all that, right? How you think they're gonna book this WrestleMania Goes Hollywood pay-per-view that's coming up? You think they're gonna oversaturate that shit with a whole bunch of A-listers?
People really want
the rumors that Austin's coming back.
The Rock, first of all, The Rock has to be there. Because you can't say Hollywood without The Rock. And you got Hollywood and you got WWE. you gotta have The Rock there.
Yeah. They got to pull the trigger on Rock versus Reigns.
I won't even do that. I won't even do that. I'll just have The Rock, if anything, have The Rock catch Roman Reigns with the people's elbow at the end of the show.
How about
The Rock go over though?
No, I'm not. They won't even have a match because right now I'm like I said, the landscape changed so much. Why have the match now?
I've already explained to you why the match is not happening. I already told y'all why it's not.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, if it does, is The Rock going over?
No. There's no way.
How about The Rock and Austin team up and face the Usos?
Henny God, yes, Hollywood Hogan will be there. Hollywood Hogan will definitely be in WrestleMania. He's gonna be there.
If he has Rodman there, I'll watch. If not, I don't care.
He's gonna be there. You better
nah. The Rock wouldn't have Austin. He probably would have like Mankind be his tag team partner. Oh God.
Oh God, Rock and Sock Connection. Highest rated Raw segment ever was that "This Is Your Life" with The Rock. This is your life. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I honestly Karrion Kross without his wife at ringside. Actually, Karrion Kross without his wife is basically Stevie Wonder trying to drive a car. Totally lost. It's a wrap.
Yeah, man. I was listening to your point about wrestlers having relationships and within the wrestling, within working, and this is like that's why. And people hated Vince for not wanting to have personal relationships amongst the wrestlers. Like this was going to be a problem, especially like when one has to leave and the other one can stay. Like sort of in the case of like Charlotte and Andrade. He got to go to AEW and find other places to work. Because she's good in WWE, she's set. So, it just sucks for them.
Yeah, her and her flat ass and big nose.
Yo, what's up with this bitch? The last thing I heard about Charlotte, I don't know if I'm right or not because I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been really watching like that as of late. Is this dude keeping her at home, barefoot and pregnant?
I'm thinking
no, bro. I already told you, dude. I told you that's the thing that's the one part of CM Punk's legacy that's never talked about. Because of what CM Punk did in WWE, WWE now has a lot of breaks for wrestlers. Because when he left, there's so many things to talk about when it comes to Punk. But the basic key to it was that he was tired and he wanted a break. And they wouldn't let him take a break because at that time, the only way you took a break in WWE was if you had some type of injury. So then Punk was like, fuck you guys, I quit. And then Vince thought he was taking some sabbatical. Remember? It was like, what was it, the little conference call? He was like, oh, Punk's taking a sabbatical. And he never came back. And then ever since the Punk shit, wrestlers take more breaks. Seth takes breaks. Becky takes breaks. Sasha and Charlotte, I've lost count how many breaks Sasha and Charlotte have taken. Sasha and Charlotte, those two combined have taken like at least 10 breaks. So
Seth hasn't really taken a break.
It's a break, bro. When you're off TV
for like... Well, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. But I also look at a Charlotte situation like she's taking time away to let the other shine.
That's
according
fine.
to that. According to that paper, Punk's coming back at the Royal Rumble and taking 3 F5s. That's so stupid.
That's fine. That's fine.
Jay White.
The only issue with Charlotte is she can take as long as a break as she wants. We've already talked about it. The issue with Charlotte is she needs to just reinvent herself and be something other than the queen because that shit is. I hope this
break is actually what brings that what you're looking for. Like it brings a new reinvention for her.
Because
like
we
now,
already right because Sandman was talking about WrestleMania because I'm looking at WrestleMania next year and it's pretty clear what the SmackDown match will be. The SmackDown women's match will be Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch. It's like 4 years, way too late, but that's going to be their match. And the Raw match should be Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. That's what the Raw match should be. But if that's your matches, if you have Bianca against Rhea and then you have Becky versus Ronda, then that means no big match for Charlotte. And as we've seen in WWE's history, God forbid we have a fucking Mania without Charlotte being in a fucking match that has nothing to do with her. They always find some way to add her into it, even if it has nothing to do with her. So that's going to be a big test for Triple H.
The crazy thing about Charlotte, she's going to have more world titles than the New York Yankees' 120-year history in 15 years. That's crazy.
No, don't say that. Yankees will always have the most.
Shit. What's your thoughts on the title, though? Is Mickie James blocking Nick Aldis's blessing?
I don't know.
Why would she block it? She
well, here's the thing. You know, how long have they been married, right? And I'm not saying it's intentional. I'm not saying she's intentionally doing that. I'm just saying that who knows if maybe this dude would have been successful in WWE long before.
Is he trying to go to WWE?
Mickey's got
of course he is. Yeah, everybody's trying to go to WWE if they have.
I can see him against McIntyre. That'd be a cool feud, you know. That'd be a good match.
That's always been a thing, though. Like that.
Everybody wants to go to WWE. That's everybody's dream.
Well, now that Vince is gone, everybody wants to come.
Only way a motherfucker could say, "Oh, they don't want to go to WWE," is if they can't, or as if you know what I'm saying. Mainly, they can't. That's the only way.
There's a lot of wrestlers out there that have no interest going there. But to your question, though,
because they can't.
No, because they just have no interest going there. There's a lot of wrestlers that have no interest going there. Jeff Cobb has no interest going there. They tried to get him for years. Well, Ospreay.
Yeah,
and that's why they go to other promotions and try to elevate them.
They're not going to do nothing with him.
Why would they not do nothing with Jeff Cobb when they have like a
legit
Olympian?
They looked at fucking. They look at this dude. What's his name? Jonah. They fucking pick Jonah out.
Kurt Angle
before he became to the main roster.
They want Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb is a legitimate Olympian. They love to have
my dude. Jeff Cobb and Jonas basically like the same motherfuckers.
But Jonas is not an Olympian though. WWE loves stuff like that. They love the brag. Yeah. Oh, we have a gold medal. They love that shit. Don't you pay attention?
How much Olympians have they done? They didn't do to the wayside. What you mean? You act like they never made other Olympians look like bums.
Triple H would fucking commit murder to get Jeff Cobb and Will Ospreay and all those guys, but they have no interest going to WWE. So
what do you mean? Like I would believe Ospreay more than Jeff Cobb. Ospreay,
Anyway, to your question,
I love the gold medalist that has a broken freaking neck. You know, like
Anyway, to your question,
I'll take that.
Mickey's got nothing to do with Nick not being there. If Nick was going to be at WWE, he would have been there by now. That's just the reality of it.
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
I don't know about Jeff Cobb, but I want some.
You think I'm joking? Look at every single person from TNA from the same era as him, by the way, that has been in WWE. AJ Styles is in WWE. Mia Yim is in WWE. Drew McIntyre is in WWE. Bobby Lashley's in WWE. Eric Young was in WWE for a bit. Austin Aries, who's a fucking asshole, was in WWE. Carl Anderson's in WWE. Luke Gallows is in WWE. The Dudley Boys came back to WWE. All these dudes are from the same era as Nick Aldis. Even Abyss made a cameo with AJ Styles at the Joker.
All right, and why didn't Nick Aldis go to WWE?
Because they didn't want him.
Because Mickie James?
No, because they didn't want him. Simple.
They don't see money, I guess. They don't see money in them. They don't see money. They ain't going to take you.
No, I'm not saying it's fair. Just like how Vince didn't see money in Vader, which was also fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was stupid. They dropped the ball on Vader.
Right. That's just how it is sometimes. The powers that be, they just didn't see much in them. That's why I said, like, if WWE...
I don't think it was that, too. I think it was Shawn Michaels had a play in it, too. Michaels didn't like Vader.
And it's also someone else's time. Sometimes you got to be Charles Barkley.
I mean, Brett was probably cool with Vader.
And that's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put the question mark there. Like, you know what I mean?
Another
Is it a
guy,
possibility?
another guy is Jay Lethal. Like I remember, like when NXT was just poaching off like every hot indie star. Like Adam Cole was there, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish,
I disagree with
Nakamura,
Jay
Bobby
Lethal.
Roode, Samoa Joe. I was convinced that they were going to get Jay Lethal. They got like every big Ring of Honor guy except him, and I was
Right.
like, why didn't they get Jay?
He had
They
the
never did.
He chose AEW though. He had the opportunity to come to WWE on that. He chose
Yeah.
AEW.
I don't mean like in
But
modern.
around that
before.
time, remember, around that time, Vince McMahon was still in charge. Nobody definitely didn't want to go there around that time. And as a matter of fact, that's probably why Nick Aldis didn't go there also. Because this dude, he knew how Vince McMahon would have treated him.
I think Lethal probably
And that's
thought he'd be
why,
lost.
hold on. And that's why I put that question up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a good question. You always hear about, oh, Nick Aldis is doing this and that to alter his career to benefit Mickie James. You never really hear about him altering his career to benefit himself.
I've never heard that at all. I don't know where you're getting that from.
No.
Well, yeah.
All right. Life.
All right. For instance, isn't he beefing with this dude? What's his name?
What, Billy Corgan?
No. Before Billy Corgan, this dude, hamster
Bruce,
face.
Bruce
Pritchard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't he beefing with Bruce Pritchard because of Mickie James?
Yeah, I think
no, they were that had nothing to do with Mickie. No, Bruce, they were beefing because Bruce just didn't like Nick Aldis. He didn't think Nick was that good, and then Nick went off on him. That's why.
Oh,
see, Nick Aldis should say, "Hey, Bruce, won't you get in a fucking ring and fight me and see how good you are?" That's what I would do.
Bruce was with he was with the creative in TNA, like he was with WWE, then he got fired. You remember TNA did that? Remember when they did Gut Check? That was like their version of Tough Enough. Remember that?
Yeah.
He was one of the judges, and so
I remember.
Right. So AJ Styles, he left TNA, at the end of 2014, and when AJ left TNA, like it cannot be understated. Like AJ Styles was the heart and soul of that fucking company.
Right.
AJ leaving TNA would be like Sting leaving WCW in like 92. That would be like The Undertaker leaving WWF in like 97, 98. So when AJ left TNA, the person they put the belt on after him was Magnus. And that was, I think, like right before they got kicked off. Actually, no, I think they were kicked off of Spike by then. So anyway, their ratings dipped. And so because Magnus
was, shit, my bad, my dude.
Oh, okay.
I used to watch Magnus when he was in Ring of Honor on like Saturday morning, I think it was, where they have like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Scotty, Austin OG. My bad, my dude. He was in the thick of the conversation right there. Word. That's what I'm talking about. I like when we build and all that, because that's what I thought. I thought like this dude was just, and I don't blame either of them, Mickie James or Nick Aldis. That's your wife. You're gonna hold your wife down. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. That's why I figured that was a legitimate question.
Yeah, well, the ratings dipped in TNA. They were never the same after AJ left. But of course, when you have a wrestling company, whoever the top guy is, that person is going to take the fall. So Bruce Pritchard in interviews, when they would ask him, hey, why did ratings dip after AJ Styles left? And he just basically threw the blame at Nick Aldis, which was not his fault at all. They booked him like a really bad champion. And so then, because he left TNA not long after.
Yeah, because remember, didn't he need like what? All the bad guys, all the heels.
It was dumb. It was basically like some Hulkamania. It was like some alliance to end Hulkamania bullshit. It was like 20 people came out.
And the only one that was to help AJ was Sting.
Right. It was like two against 20 people. So
yeah.
So
and Sting was really holding it down. Though. That's a funny shit. Sting was holding it down. Because your motherfuckers are triple scorpion death drops.
Right. So then Nick left TNA after that, and then he reinvented himself, as the national treasure, Nick Aldis.
The pirate. Uncharted Nick Aldis. Shit. Man. Well, that's all I wanted to know. Me personally, I do think it's a that does play a course in his career a little bit. Because I did hear about them being mad at this dude, Nick Aldis, for leaving because of the whole empowerment or girl power pay-per-view. And we all know that women's wrestling is not a draw right now. Unfortunately, it's just not a draw. There's no stars there. Given the fact that remember this dude Tony Khan was somewhat mad at the promotion from before, because remember Tony Khan was paying most of the motherfuckers that was on that card last year.
Now the reality is, say how it is, then, man. A lot of people, they don't want to say shit because they get canceled. I'll say it for you. Women's sports outside of tennis and UFC is not a draw in the United States of America. That's a fact. And if you don't like
soccer,
that,
I think is good too. Soccer,
yeah, right.
You said soccer and UFC. That's what you said. You said that, right?
Tennis.
Tennis
is big. Tennis is big. Soccer is gaining steam, and female UFC is
golf's getting big too for women too. Golf's
right, but by and large, though,
Sorgan is fucking up female athletic sports.
By and large, women's sports in America is just not. It doesn't make money. It just doesn't.
Women's wrestling does, though.
And we joked about it. There is literally a YouTube clip of Bill Burr just going off on the WNBA and how it's bleeding money for like 20 years. It's got like over 3 million views, and people in the crowd just laughing their ass off. So
I just love how like the WNBA women are saying that they want equal pay. I'm like,
remember WWE's got like quadruple the money of NWA. If anyone's got the money to do another women's pay-per-view, it's them, and they haven't. What does that tell you?
Yeah, WWE, right? Remember what is it? Evolution, that shit was whack as hell. And I knew that shit was gonna be whack because they had Ronda Rousey struggling against Nikki Bella. That was the main thing. I'm like, y'all fucked up with the pay-per-view right then and there. That match shouldn't even have happened.
Put some respect on Nikki Bella.
The fuck out of here. You see that shit on paper? Nikki Bella versus Ronda Rousey. You think Ronda Rousey's gonna fucking twist her into bookends?
Yeah, mop the floor with her.
She's struggling with this fucking sloppy, joppy bitch.
Oh, come on.
Well, shots go out to her though. You know what I'm saying? And her
wasn't there like a rumor like AEW wanted to do a women's pay-per-view? I thought that or event.
No, Jade was asked if
Jade.
That's something AEW would like to do. And she said, of course, she gave the political answer, which she said,
I'm shocked. I'm shocked somebody actually asked Jade a wrestling question. The most questions Jade has asked is something about sex or feet.
I'll be asking how much she benches, but that's about it. What do you bench?
Word up, though. Motherfuckers be wilding with her questions. They be like, oh, my God, can you just stomp on me? Or, these motherfuckers is weird, these wrestling fans.
Oh, my God.
Can you stomp on my nuts? Like, what the fuck?
Holy crap.
Shit.
Yo, we gotta go to these shows.
Yes, sir. What?
No, I was just saying, Brie Bella got a dope theme song.
I can't believe that pay-per-view for NWA was $24.99. That's crazy. I think they messed up. It should have been $2.49, but that's me. With a $3 off Burger King coupon.
The fuck. Shut your goofy ass up.
What you think about Austin Theory and his new?
Yeah. Okay. I was about to talk about that. Go ahead. What you think?
I heard it was good. Yeah, check it out.
So like, I still think that it was still dumb, even though he gave a good excuse on why he cashed in. I still think it was a dumb decision because
We all could
like
agree.
you give up, you're gonna give up on any moment. Like you still had time. Like if you could have done that at any other time and probably won the U.S. title. So like he's like, he's complaining about all these people interfering in his cash-ins, and I'm like, well, that's kind of Triple H's fault, or kind of your fault too for not finding better times when there's nobody around. Whatever,
it's dumb. It's dumb for the reason you just said, because, like you said, he still had plenty of time left. But the second reason why it was dumb, and I had time. See, this is why you sleep on stuff, because you remember things or you realize something. Remember, that was an open challenge. Why would you cash in during an open? It's literally, you don't have to cash in. It's an open challenge. Yeah. So if Seth Rollins says, okay, here's an open, remember when John Cena was doing the open challenge for the U.S. title? That means anyone can challenge. So all you got to do is just accept it. So you could, in theory, be the Money in the Bank briefcase holder, and you could accept the open challenge, not with the briefcase. You're just accepting the challenge. So it was just stupid. The whole thing was dumb. It was just, I got what they were doing, but the whole thing was executed completely awful. Worst cash in ever.
Well, I hate to say this, but they also kind of put Roman Reigns over, saying like, yo, you can't beat this guy. He's 5 deep. It made it seem like he had no confidence. Like they really booked Roman Reigns to be this unstoppable force.
That's what he's supposed to be. Period.
I like the new look. I like the seriousness. Get rid of the cell phone. Change music. I'm with that too.
Nah, I like that. The music is okay. I'm starting to like the beginning part of it though. Where he goes down.
Here's my thing though. Why is he wearing the day trunks? I never noticed him wearing that. Did he just now started wearing the day trunks?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't look at his trunk. Sorry.
I'm kind of.
You know what I
mean. You over there looking at butt cheeks are? That's what we're doing.
I knew he was gonna go there. Fuck out of here. Anyways, hold on, wait. Fuck you.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't you do it.
No, you good.
Oh, okay.
Yo, yeah. You can't hear you.
I haven't said nothing fruity yet. And I'm not. I'm riding in this Uber. Cracking.
Well, that's all you, my dude. Like you trying to fight your gay tendencies? What the fuck? I'm trying to fight being gay.
Carjacking coming up, bro.
I've been having some of the worst nightmares as of late. I'm telling you, these nightmares have been so bad.
Hey, my dude, I'm not here to judge you. I just don't want to hear it.
Okay, because it's always something to do about me walking through the projects, and
people was hearing you though, right? I'm just letting you know this now. Like this is what you do.
You know what? I'm not going to talk about it. Then I'm not going to.
Yeah. All right, man. Like, just because you change your name, don't mean people don't know who you are.
Anyway. Ain't like the booty bandit coming after me or something.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways, the ninjas is coming after you, like the Nate said.
Yeah.
The ninja bandits.
The ninja, the white van.
The fuck?
What? But I think that was a good.
Speaking of the bloodline, yeah, we hear you now, Black Star.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of the bloodline, you already see the Usos broke the record officially, beating the New Day, which was a crazy fucking match. And you already know it's going to be a good ass match.
That was a good match.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though, with Big E, like it's really looking like that's it for Big E, man. It's really sad. It's really sad how it's looking like this is going to be the end of Big E's career.
Why risk it? You know.
Why?
But he's okay with it. I
Have
think
him be a
Big E
manager.
made
Why
so
take that
much
suplex
money,
on the
but it
outside?
ain't worth it.
I don't know. Everybody was talking at once. What?
That's the sad thing
I
too.
know.
It was from a suplex from outside. You figure all those dives he used to do, he would do it to himself. But wow, that's like
Wait,
crazy.
someone said he
But
can't wrestle again?
Yeah,
Hold
that's
on.
what's
They
looking
saying
like.
that
Yeah,
he might not
Next,
wrestle.
his neck's all messed up. You can't.
He'll probably just be an ambassador for WWE.
Yeah,
going forward.
have him do something like that.
That's what happened.
Titus O'Neil, you know, Titus does catering with the food. You know,
shut up. He's fucking stupid.
Hey,
man.
well, that's what JD
Hey.
says. He always calls him the catering.
Hey, you know what? They might trademark the cereal and just have Bootio cereal and get rich off of that.
There we go.
Yo, you know about that dude General Ock on YouTube?
Nah.
What about him?
Oh man, yo, Scotty, check out that dude. Oh yeah, check out that dude, General Ock. He's on YouTube. Like basically, he makes he's a corner store in Brooklyn that be making all different types of corner store sandwiches. You know about the corner
Oh, that
store?
guy with the Taki way, whatever. Is that the Taki
way? Yeah.
Taki way, yeah,
State
cool.
already knows how I feel about the corner store sandwiches.
Yo,
Yeah,
this
that's
dude, Big E was there, and he had a Bootio sandwich.
Bootio sandwich, yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
But you know what?
I want to play this shit.
later.
I want to play this shit, but I don't want to get hit. That's the bullshit. I can play this shit right now, but I don't want to
Big
get
E's
hit.
a set man.
Don't show the video, just play the audio in the background, that's all.
Big E's a set man. He gonna be a Hall of Famer no matter what.
They will? Wow.
Yeah,
that's
they
what I'm
hit me
saying.
with
But this
that
dude
shit.
Snugs, he get away with playing all types of video games. I'm not trying to snitch on you, but damn.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's what I don't get. Free advertising. I don't know, whatever.
Wait, I can't stream? I'm not supposed to stream?
No, that's the thing. I don't.
No, it's just
I don't understand how you get away with it.
You don't make money off your streams, do you, for the video games?
I'm not telling. Yeah, I do.
No,
I
can't. No, you know, it's all good. No, I appreciate what Snugs do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no problem.
I don't.
I don't want to fuck.
Well, if you do it on
shit.
Twitch, you can make money.
That's what I'm going to do next. I want to
Twitch.
go on Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch.
Like I was playing. What do you mean? Like how I got away with South Park?
I remember Mr. Beast. He dropped like some guy was on Twitch. He had no followers. He gave him a $10,000 donation. The dude was sleeping. He woke up and looked up and he goes, "What?"
Man, look, if you trying to make money, it don't matter how much motherfucker says on your shit. It just depends on how much bread they willing to spend.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Well, I want to know how he's able to make a $10,000 donation without catching fraud.
No, I know. Well, it's Mr. Beast, though. They know he has the money.
Who?
Mr. Beast.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh my god, you know
That's
Mr.
the
Beast is
guy.
like a philanthropist. He makes so much freaking money. Makes all these videos on YouTube. Does a lot of charity work and stuff.
No, yeah, I don't know.
Gives away free cars. He's a cool dude.
Okay.
Hey, you can be like the Mattress King. Dude made
that dude made $75 million off the Astros.
$75 million, and he's getting
$75 million.
And then he gives away the free mattresses because he made $75 million.
Yeah. Vince is like, yeah, I need a new mattress. I've been staining it with all these other women I date.
Get the fuck out of here. He can fucking own a mattress warehouse.
Who is that? Who is that woman he's with at that restaurant? I'm trying to find out who that woman was.
Why?
Well,
I don't know.
Don't say nothing. He's still legally.
You don't know. You don't want saying it.
I want to know. I want to know if he's the genetic jackhammer. Yeah.
Oh, what's going on, everybody here? What the fuck you want that for?
Wow.
You gotta have humor. Come on.
Nah. You want to talk about Ric Flair's helicopter dick? Because I sure don't.
Are you
That I was telling Toph about that one when he flips out in the ring, taking off his Rolex, fucking whopping out the money on Nitro. That's gonna be me when I quit my job and go off.
Social media is so weird, bro. Social media is like so fucking weird. I still am just perplexed at the reaction that episode of Dark Side of the Ring got. Like the fucking plane ride from hell. That's just been out there for like 20 years.
I knew about that crap.
Yo,
all that
I heard he about to
shit.
start snitching.
Oh,
Ric
didn't
Flair
like
about to start snitching on motherfuckers. I guess he's tired of the backlash.
Oh,
didn't,
wait.
like,
He's bringing out his own documentary.
Oh, you talking
That's
about
what I
Tommy
heard.
Dreamer?
Yeah.
Dreamer, Flair, Lesnar, Kurt Hennig. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. They already paid off that one woman that filed a lawsuit against Ric Flair.
I tell you what, whatever Lesnar says, I believe
Yeah.
him.
Flair's probably like,
Look.
I can't pay anymore. I got too many alimonies to pay.
Yeah,
Oh, no, that
Lesnar,
was straight out
he
of
had a
Mr. Man's
statement.
pocket.
I think Lesnar had a statement, but he said it off camera.
Yeah.
Brock's not gonna give a
That
fuck.
just remind you how much of a badass Kurt Hennig was. When you can shoot with Lesnar.
Yeah, and at that time, that dude Lesnar was in
Mr.
his fucking
Perfect.
prime. That's a crazy thing. He was at his prime then.
Yeah, I was telling about Nate the other day, man. Just something about the Minnesota boys, man. They built different.
But you know
Word.
what? You mad about Ronda Rousey and Nikki
Fucking
Bella?
Tree Stump is his teddy bear.
But actually, is he from Minnesota or is he he's from the farm side?
He's
Because
so
I
That's
think
perfect.
I think it's from where X-Pac is from.
no, my bad. He's from.
You know
he's
what's the
from
funny thing
Dakota.
is? I think he's from where X-Pac is from. They both from
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
So
Yeah.
No. He was born in South Dakota. That's why he's so damn country dead, man. Then he went to Minnesota.
yeah. Scott Hall, he was Minnesota. Hennig, all the Rude.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about Brock?
Yeah, that's what Scott Hall.
I think it was
Yeah, there's one clip, man. There's one clip, man. You know, like you just get lost like in the YouTube rabbit hole. About like last week, I was just watching just Rick Root promos, like just 2 hours. And there's this one Root promo. I think he was getting ready for a match with Warrior for the title. This is after Warrior beat Hogan, and like Root is in the gym with Heenan. And you know that they don't do this in school anymore because people are too soft. You remember the little thing where like you have to climb the rope by yourself and touch the top of the rope? And you have to Root he climbed
the tightrope.
Yeah.
No, that's not tightrope.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I know what you mean.
Rick Root, like he climbed the tightrope in like fucking 2 seconds and just scrolled down. And like usually when you do stuff like that, you gotta have like some type of assistance, like someone to kind of give you a boost. Like he just did it by himself, and I was like, wow, like Root. Like I always knew
that's
Root
a lot
was,
of
like,
upper strength.
Yeah, I always knew he had like a great upper body
Rick
strength.
Root was
and I
a
was like, wow.
badass.
Yeah, just all those dudes, man. Razor.
They said Rick Root
Perfect,
had the most chiseled body in wrestling.
Yeah, I believe it.
And Scott Hall. And Scott Hall had a chiseled body when he was in AWA.
People sleep on him because he's not doing anything mainstream anymore. But the Chris Masters dude, Chris Adonis, he's got another one. His body.
Yeah, I'm telling you, B. Royal Rumble surprise entrant.
I hope
it's gonna be him. It's gonna be Aldis. It is gonna be Cardona or Zack Ryder.
But knowing Triple H, he gonna fuck up Masters entrance.
Because you know they're not gonna bring him in as Cardona, and I know damn well Cardona's not gonna throw down that payday. He's not.
Chris Masters.
I'm not gonna lie. Think about it. Think about it. On some real shit, especially to the casuals. If you was to hear that music go off, woo, 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 you know it. As a Royal Rumble entrant, that's gonna bring a pop.
Oh yeah.
On radio.
That's gonna
Yeah,
bring
but
a pop.
honestly, I don't even want him as Zack Ryder. I think he found himself with Matt Cardona.
But I'm telling you,
So repackage him?
him showing up in the Royal Rumble as Matt Cardona is gonna be people that's gonna be like, who is this guy? Who's this? You know. I think him coming back as Zack Ryder first. That's if he's a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble. I think he should come back as Zack Ryder.
And then have him eliminated, and then come in later in the match as Matt Cardona. Fucking Foley did 3 times.
Yeah.
3 phases of Foley.
Three phases of Foley. Dude had a 9% chance of winning and blew it. Fucking Foley.
Man, I watched Royal Rumble in '99 earlier today. Man, that shit made Royal Rumble 2015 like the fucking Godfather Part 2. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Yo, I gotta look.
That was the one that
came, right? When is the Royal Rumble next year? What Saturday? What Saturday is that fall on?
I think it's the last one, like the 28th or something. I think it's towards the end of the month.
Because we definitely got to do a watch party for that. We had to do a watch party for Royal Rumble.
I'll do it for the actual Rumble match, not the whole show.
Yeah, I think it's the 28th.
I think the show might be. Yeah. I think the show might be lit.
It's 28th.
This might be the turning moment where you see Bianca Belair lose that strap. I think she may lose the title that year. I mean, in that pay-per-view.
To Rhea?
I'm not gonna lie. I won't be surprised if she end up losing that shit. She ended up losing that shit to Becky Lynch.
No, bro. Becky's fighting Ronda.
Nah, Becky's still hurt. Yeah.
No, I said I won't be surprised. That's what I'm saying. I won't be surprised, given the fact that they got that storyline. They already have a built-in storyline, and you know how WWE likes to play it safe.
No, they're not gonna play it safe, bro. They're gonna do Ronda and Becky, even though it's 4 years too late.
Yeah, they buried the hatchet. They want Ronda versus Becky because this is supposed to be Ronda's last match. She's not wrestling no more after WrestleMania.
Oh, please.
And I guarantee you the match.
Ronda's not going nowhere. She may take a break, but she ain't going nowhere.
And I guarantee you the match ain't gonna be shit.
What?
Fuck out of here. If you believe in that shit, you believe in the fucking Easter Bunny. You think she's gonna retire real quick, just that fast? No, hell no. That WWE money is too good. Who's she gonna do? Go back to UFC? She still got bills to pay.
She'll get boxed again in UFC.
She'll still
to get her ass straight up here.
Money just off her name.
Just bring in Amanda Nunes. They'll retire her ass real quick.
Oh hell no. Amanda Nunes, bro. How about Rose Namajunas?
Well, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, this coming Road to WrestleMania is gonna be interesting. I got faith in Triple H. I really do.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be one of the best ones.
And you still got the storyline blooming with Bray Wyatt. You still got that.
Yeah,
Steve beat him in
about that.
Road to WrestleMania, more like Road to Pillow Talk.
Yeah. I'm just interested.
Yo, Nate.
So they
what do you want, Nate? Like, what is it that you want, Nate? Hold on, because Nate always been bashing all types of wrestling.
He said pillow talk.
What do you want, Nate? Let's all. We want to know what Nate wants in wrestling. What do you want, sir?
What do I want? Good wrestling, good storylines, not like repeating matches week in and week out. Like
we began that actually. We actually began that.
You know, I mean, look at AEW. Yeah. A lot of people are complaining about this pay-per-view that's coming up this weekend for $50. But you think about it, name one AEW pay-per-view that stunk and hasn't been worth the $50. I can't think of one.
What do you mean?
There's no
build. What I tell you,
go ahead, yeah. Go ahead.
There's no build.
Yeah.
There's no build for the pay-per-view.
There's no hype.
Yeah,
they don't need
build.
it. It sells itself. You know, their shows sell itself.
Nah, I wanted John Moxley and freaking MJF to freaking raise hell, flip the arena upside down before the pay-per-view match began. And I haven't seen none of that.
But they both cut really good, compelling promos every week, though. So
MJF.
Yeah, but the hell with that. I want some mayhem. These two people should be ripping their heads off.
You don't need to. They've already fought each other before, bro. The story basically tells itself.
What you think, R?
I'm letting y'all go. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You're just gonna mention WWE, and then they finally gonna have this match, and then they're gonna tell you if MJF goes over, the crowd's gonna go crazy. I guess.
No. I love the fact that WWE SmackDown's in Hartford the same week as AEW's pay-per-views in New Jersey. How convenient, WWE.
That's just what they do.
Fucking dicks. Dicks.
Hold on.
Yeah, big ups to anyone actually.
Say something, Black Star. Say something.
I was wondering,
to me, I think.
Yeah, hold on, son. Go ahead, say that again, because you breaking up a little bit, Black Star.
Well, I said that I think that William Regal might turn heel.
Oh yeah.
On Moxley.
But also, Black Star, you already know you gotta say it with your chest too, my dude. Like, speak up. Don't be afraid to speak it, man. You know that. Speak up. Talk like how you mean it. Now, when it comes to this dude, William Regal, I heard about that too. But what I also heard is that his contract is almost up. So what are they doing?
WWE?
He's heading back.
Because Regal is definitely going back to WWE if his contract is almost up.
Yeah, because he wants to say War Games.
I was gonna say, he wants to say War Games.
They need writers.
Triple H. Omega.
Compelling.
Go ahead, Black Star. You want to say something?
Y'all
gotta pick it up. Come on, man. Let's go. Talk.
I was letting them go.
I said that WWE needs writers, and that William Regal is probably one of the best ones out there.
Yeah.
Should WWE make another title?
Good for a company to have. He can.
If WWE makes another title, like you have the US, you have the IC, you have the tag titles, and you have the main title. What if we add another title?
Why? We don't need the Bodega Championship or the Blockbuster Championship.
No, but like you could probably have like the European title, like have something epic, or
bring back the hardcore title or something, 24/7.
And that's the thing, because they're not gonna bring that shit back because the simple fact they don't want no blood on WWE programming anymore.
Thank you for mentioning that, Nate. I was going to say the 24/7 title has like the least credibility of any belt, but that's the NWA title now because of
my God,
Clay.
Jesus.
Big ups to Billy Corgan. Yeah, big ups to Billy Corgan telling people, "Hey man, like this is the NWA style. If you want to see more Tyrus or if you don't like it, don't watch." Thank you, Billy. That works out so well when you tell your fans not to watch.
Yeah, he's trying to bring that heel heat to him. I don't know. I'm not saying that this dude is the ideal champion, but this is the most I've heard of NWA for a long time.
Now, what he's doing is he's catering to. Oh man, I hate using this term. It's so cringe. He's catering to MAGAs, or however you pronounce Trump supporters, but even Trump supporters are like, "Yo, this shit's trash." So I don't know who this is for.
Let's really think about it. Right? isn't this whole thing all about getting mentioned in social media in any way possible?
Yeah,
Yeah.
could be, even though
Right.
it's never. Yeah,
Did you ever hear about NWA like that from before, like now?
Nope.
Cornette. That was when it was really
Yeah,
going.
that. How long ago was that?
Over a year ago, year and a half,
That was
Yeah.
more. That was like two
2 years,
years ago.
maybe 2. Yeah, I don't know. Time flies. I don't know. 2 years. Wow. Jeez.
Yeah,
So
NWA haven't been important since the territory days.
Yeah.
yeah, like motherfuckers don't talk about NWA. So let's really be real, right?
They had a nice niche thing going with NWA Power before COVID. I'm not putting them
Yeah.
on the same level as Lucha Underground, but like late 2019, early 2020, they had a really unique niche product that was different than anything else at the time. I enjoyed it.
It was
And then
cool.
COVID hit,
They
and
had a
then
good
the Dave
roster.
Lagana guy got fired,
Yeah.
and then the Marty Scurll situation, and then everybody they did have left for
Yeah.
WWE and AEW. And then when they finally came back, Billy Corgan just became obsessed with pushing Brodus Clay. And I was
Yeah.
just like, okay, I'm out.
Hey,
Because I used
check
to
this
watch
out.
them.
Here's
If
the
we
thing.
can watch,
Here's the thing,
if
right?
we can watch Jinder
Hold on.
Mahal
Here's
as
the
a
thing.
champion, why not
Are
title?
we? Hold on. Here's the thing, right? Are we? Is motherfuckers interested in the superstars other than the product? Let's really be real. NWA pushed the same product even when they was there. It was all the same shit. It was, if anything, it was a bloated roster there. It was a real bloated roster there, other than AEW. What do you think about that?
They had no TV time. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It was NWA was the same shit like how it is now. It's just that the people that's there now is not notable names. It's all the
And
same shit.
NWA is always going to be old school style wrestling.
Mm.
Like
Well,
let's
because
It's
they
always
stop
going
the
to be old school.
bullshit.
well
Really.
because they
On
choose
some
to
real
be in
shit, let's
the
stop it. Let's stop
because
it. I think it's
they
unnecessary
choose to be in
hate.
that studio.
Yeah.
It's
Well, one thing
They were
unnecessary
like,
hate.
they got to stop NWA. Stop calling it 10 pounds of gold, because that shit would have been brought to the pawn shop quick.
Yeah, that ain't 10 pounds of gold. That's really not. That shit is a wristwatch.
Exactly.
Nah, let's not shit on the NWA title, man. That is the
Never,
most
but it's not
beautiful
that heavy.
procedure.
That shit is not heavy at all.
No.
Maybe it is 10 pounds of gold.
You can
Who
fucking
knows?
put that shit through a belt loop.
I'd
Now
rather have
we
the $1
know
million title than that. Shit.
now we know the heaviest title was the big gold belt.
Yeah.
Talking about WCW title?
yeah,
I mean,
Nah, WCW
I mean,
title.
on
it
my
wasn't
Mount
weight.
Rushmore, my Mount Rushmore of world titles, like the NWA title is definitely on there. A beautiful looking belt, but man, you put that shit on Brodus Clay, man, that shit may as well be a fucking prostitute rag, man. Ain't nothing now.
All right. Other than Cardona, who else is supposed to have? Who else is supposed to be the champion other than Cardona?
They don't have anybody else, man. Everybody else left.
All right.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm talking about.
Show
Because if
loyalty
this
to the
dude,
people that
if this
stayed.
dude, Jethro Holiday, whatever the fuck his name is, in NWA, if he would have kept the title, nobody wouldn't have
No,
been
see,
talking about
this is
NWA
where
right
they
now.
lost me. This is where they lost me. What the thing they do is actually a pretty cool thing. It's one of the cool things to do is that they have the NWA TV title, and this cool concept is called Lucky Number 7. And the way NWA does it is, you know, the TV title has a time limit, right? Their rule is if you have 7 successful defenses with the NWA TV title, you can forfeit the belt, but get a shot at the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Really cool concept.
And that's a
Where they
title
lost,
split.
right? And where they
So
lost
kind of like
me
their version
was
about
Pope was the TV champ, and I love Pope. Pope is cool. You know, Pope he had a lot of potential in TNA. Hogan and Bischoff messed it up. Now you know Pope's older, but he's still Pope. He's still pimping. He's still cool. He's still over. And I think Pope was like at defense number 6. So all he needed was like one more. And then Pope dropped it to fucking Brodus Clay. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If you're Billy Corgan, you look at Pope, you look at Brodus Clay. Who is more marketable of the two? Pope. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Brodus.
When he chose Brodus over Pope,
you sound silly now.
That's when they lost me. I was like, nah, fuck these dudes. And
Brodus was probably giving. He's probably giving Billy some of those Fox News Network women's phone numbers.
You gotta give a heel the title shot. You gotta give the heel the title.
The face got to be able to
wants to head back.
The face got to be able to something.
He's never won anything.
I don't know. Yeah, Billy Corgan on the coach.
No, he hasn't actually. No, yeah. Matter of fact, yes, he did. He just said that Brodus Clay won the television championship 7 times.
Yeah,
he should have wanted to get off my television title.
Think about this. Imagine how hated Baron Corbin would be if he won the title.
I'd rather have him as champion than Brodus. Shit.
I get that. But you know what? You didn't get in this business not to be a world champion. And if you're loyal to the company and everybody's leaving, I'm going to give you the strap.
Yeah. Brodus got into the business.
My thing is, why in the fuck is this dude, Nick Aldis, leaving in the first place? Don't say he's leaving because this dude Tyrus is champion.
No, he said the company is a shit show. I need to dig in more deep into that to know what he meant.
Yeah, they've been beefing for a while. Like this shit now, it's only just now making headlines. So according to Nick, this shit's been going on for at least a year. I love the term that Nick uses. He calls it. It's really cool. He calls it the Harley race test. Like if Harley was here looking at this shit, would he approve of it, or would he just be like, "What the fuck is this?" So he says
Harley race will have a heart attack if he's seen it.
Right.
Hit that link if you want to come up on the table. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that link if you want to come to the table.
Like Brodus,
they don't
have Pope as champ. Brodus a clown. I can't take him serious. That's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Now, Toph.
Yeah.
Did they have that rule before Brodus Clay beat this dude Pope for the TV championship?
Yeah, that's the rule they had since they came back with Power in 2019.
Oh.
So it's a cool concept, and the only person no one had ever had.
That's bullshit. Now we talking. Now that's some bullshit.
Yeah. Nobody.
That should have been Pope right there. This should have been Pope right now as NWA
because
champion.
Pope had 6 defenses. Not a single champion had made it to like 3 defenses, but Pope made it to 6. And so then on the 6th defense, Brodus Clay beat him, and then he became the champ. And so then that's how he became the NWA champion.
You sure about this?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right
now we're cooking. Now we cooking with gas. Go ahead, Nate.
No, I was gonna say right there, creative wise, that's stupid because you would want that concept to go through. Him have the 7 title defense, cash in and go for the world title. The fact that they ended it after 6 is stupid. It tells you Billy Corgan been smashing pumpkins on his head. It's concussed.
I agree. That's some bullshit. That's really some bullshit.
There's some dudes who've gone to NWA and like they've reinvented themselves. Like rest in peace. We lost him a couple of years ago. Not long after unfortunately after Shaq Aspar, after he passed away. JTG, he went to NWA and he just completely he got himself in great shape. Reinvented his character.
Look what he's doing. He's fucking rump shaking with Fandango and shit, grinding.
Right. I saw JTG and I was like, this dude's money. I was like, give him the push. And they just fucking put him in a tag team with Fandango. And I'm like, what the fuck is Billy Corgan doing? And so I was joking with Nate and I was like, Billy Corgan is like what Twitter actually thinks Tony Khan is. Like people think Tony Khan is crazy. Like, no, Tony Khan is fucking sane compared to Billy Corgan. This dude's fucking lost it. He's lost
stick to music. Yeah, stick to music. Right. Jesus.
So let me find out. was what's that bitch name again from TNA for Impact?
Dixie Carter.
Was Dixie Carter right all along?
Yeah. I'd rather have her running NWA.
I think he's just pushing.
Find out.
I think
hold on. What you said, Snubs?
No, I was gonna bring up a different point, completely off topic from this topic.
Okay.
What, Charlotte?
You were saying something, too, but I don't know.
Hold on, wait.
Somebody call your mama.
Right now,
the title.
Hold on, wait.
Mama had a heart attack.
I'm getting tired of kicking myself.
I was gonna say, like, this year I just thought about it.
Raining
like,
out there? There's a snowstorm out there?
Yeah, we got snow, rain, slush.
So currently, this is what Henry says. So currently, is TNA or NWA better? Well, not to be a dick, but TNA's dead. I think you really mean Impact, right? Yeah, Impact's better, but that's not saying much. That's not saying much, but yes, Impact is better.
If NWA's roster is so bad, they should have merged two companies together or some shit,
Impact. Impact been good for a minute. It's just that they don't care about their own production. They don't.
Yeah, they got like 50 fans. They have like 50 fans who show up.
Yeah.
Because this dude, they really got a good champion. This dude, Jason Alexander, the walking weapon. Whatever. Yeah. I said Jason Alexander.
Yeah.
Is that
his name?
The dude from Seinfeld.
Nice.
Word, so Costanza's the champion? That's what we got?
He played a good scumbag in Pretty Woman. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Impact's main event scene it's like the weakest main event scene I've seen from a company in like fucking 20 years. It's just Josh and everybody else. So.
Well, when you got Moose there, you really think the product gonna be good?
Hey, I like Moose. Moose.
Yeah, Moose is good.
Moose is so bland.
He bugging.
I like Moose.
I think Moose would be money in WWE. He's actually one guy I wouldn't be upset if he went there.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Thinking
you might need him.
He'd be perfect for the
Big E might retire. Shit.
Yep.
If Big E retires, bring Moose in,
Moose is not gonna go up there throwing pancakes.
No.
Beer Mahan is back in
he'll end that shit in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. They had Triple H had nothing for him, so he sent him back down there. So
I lost all my respect for Kofi Kingston after he lost the title to Lesnar, and a week later he's throwing pancakes. No, you kicked the shit out of Lesnar. It's like, come on.
Shit. Even before that, when this dude was Samoa Joe and Randy Orton were threatening his family, and he just took it lightly and sort of twerked.
I thought the whole thing was just stupid. It wasn't that. It was the fact that
did he win those matches?
It was the first SmackDown on Fox, and the story is that Fox won at Brock, and I was like, all right, well that makes sense, Fox Sports, UFC, and then after Brock won, he got traded back to Raw, so it was like, what was the fucking point? That's what pissed me off more than anything.
Just to pop a rating for one night, and that's it. I'm like, wow. Stupid.
That's what happens. Fuck about WWE.
That's what happens when you try to entertain a TV broadcast like Fox. They ruined that man.
That was like WWE's old slogan when they got the F out. Get the F out. Fans did. They got the F out.
They treated Kofi dirty.
Hey, but with Kofi, ain't that the power of positivity? Like, that's what he was doing there with the pancake throwing after he gets his ass whooped. That's the power of positivity.
That's the thing. Like, yeah, you can be positive all you want, but let's be realistic. You gonna twerk on somebody that threatened your family? Like the fuck?
Hey, Randy Orton, Samoa Joe was really savage.
He was serious in the Orton match, wasn't he?
What happened with Orton? What surgery did he get back?
His back
So
is
his
really
back
fucked
is
up.
gone.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
back is really fucked up, bro.
Too many
They're
RKOs.
they're really trying to it's at first he was just supposed to get a surgery, but it's more damage than he thought it was, and it's
Yeah.
really fucked up because like
Yeah.
the RKO when it's interesting because when he became a wrestler, you know, DDP gave him the blessing to use the cutter, and there's a big difference between like the diamond cutter and the RKO because DDP would do it in the what's the called the cravat, yeah. So he would
He
have like
wouldn't
his
jump with
shoulder,
it. DDP
right,
wouldn't
right.
jump with it.
Yeah, right. Orton does more of a jump on it than DDP
Yeah, it's
did,
like
and so
a
just
single-handed. It's more
right.
single-handed. Okay,
So
yeah.
just and you know Orton's been in the business for a long time, and he's been there like since like what like fucking 99, like it's developmental or
Yeah.
something. So when you've been jumping
But
and falling like on your back shoulders for like 20 plus years, like it adds up. So
also DDP
Yeah.
does yoga, so he don't get hurt. He knows how to heal himself. He
Rick Rude
really
2.0.
does. He got
Stacy Keibler was one of
the
the best ever
yoga,
sellers.
and yoga's what's really keeping him like in his 60s still kicking. DDP will be 80 years old and he could probably still take a bump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
DDP
two
about to be in
wrestlers,
his 70s.
the
Yeah.
two wrestlers from both companies that I'm just kind of like, because like usually they say like no news is good news, but in wrestling you want to hear something. In WWE, like it's probably going to be. It's probably not. I don't think Orton has that many years left. And as far as AEW is concerned, the wrestler I'm kind of worried about is Adam Cole. There's been like no updates on him either.
Yeah,
No.
because
Cole's
I
having
don't
concussion problems.
think Adam
go
Cole's
ahead,
going to
Black
get the
Star. Go ahead.
boot.
Hold on, let Black Star go.
What's it that Cole's having concussion problems?
Concussion.
Yeah.
Like that's the reason why he's not back yet.
Yeah.
Yep. Because of that hardcore strong style that he's been working all this damn time. It caught up to him.
And wrestlers want to keep going the way how they used to. They can't do it when they get older. You know, you got to change up your style a little bit. That's why people like AJ Styles can last long because they change up their style a little bit. Still a little flashy, but they don't do all the things they used to, but they can still do some of it at certain times.
Yeah, because AJ, he mixed his shit up. He could do strong style, but not all the time. AJ has been real smart with his career.
I think AJ was the perfect wrestler.
Yeah, I agree.
Wrestler.
Yes. AJ Styles is like the perfect wrestler. Yes, he is.
Undertaker.
He really is. Because he got everything. He's strong, he's agile, and he's fast.
People was talking about AJ Styles when TNA was just getting hot, and they was like, "Yo, forget what WWE is doing. Y'all need to go look at TNA and check out this dude AJ Styles. He was the man."
Yeah. He was really big too in the gay community.
Okay, I guess.
No, it's an inside joke. You gotta look it up.
Now, I'll tell you what I'm confused of. Why didn't TNA take an advantage of Christopher Daniels with the title? Why he never got a title shot?
Because AJ was there.
Yeah. It's the same reason. It's the same reason why I know I'm going to trigger Nate. It's the same reason why guys like Razor never got the big push. Where it's like, yeah, Razor could have gotten the push, but like, was he better than Brett? Was he better than Sean? I mean, that's debatable.
Better than Diesel.
He didn't need a title.
Well, his character was better than AJ Styles, the Fallen Angel.
Oh yeah.
He was really supposed to be the higher power, Christopher Daniels. That was crazy.
Yeah,
but his
he's still in great shape
it wouldn't
too.
have made sense that
I think
Undertaker take orders from Christopher Daniels because Christopher Daniels is shorter than Undertaker.
But he's a great talker, though.
Crazy eyes.
Yeah, he's great though. To me, Daniels he's definitely an unsung hero. He's
but here's the thing. Let's really be real. Let's cut the shit. Let's really be real, right? This dude, Bob the Ticker, was taking orders from Paul Bearer.
Yeah.
So it's like, so he can't take orders from Christopher Daniels? Come on.
Christopher Daniels didn't have an urn. Remember?
With his ashes. Remember,
he's supposed to be more powerful than the urn. He don't need an urn. He's a higher power.
Eventually he ended up becoming that. That's why he killed him twice.
Undertaker took orders from heroin and Jack Daniels. That's about it.
But remember, Undertaker was old school. He respected his elders.
Yeah. And he was gonna go down with the ship. I respect Undertaker. He was gonna go down with the ship, man.
I was never really that big of a Taker guy, but I'm never gonna completely shit on him because he has one of my favorite segments of all time. That one time he tied Hulk Hogan to his bike and rode him over the arena.
I know one better than that one. Remember when he was an American Badass and he was backstage?
Oh hell yeah! He was American Badass at that time.
Yeah, and Stone Cold was with his wife, I think it was, or he was with Deborah, and he gets backstage.
Oh,
and
he beat his ass backstage.
He was like, hey, Deborah, what's going on? And he was like, hey, Steve. Hey, Steve.
I remember the time he spit the tobacco juice on Deborah's jacket.
Oh yeah.
I remember that one.
But nah, when he assaulted David Flair, that was funny. He was talking shit, whipping his ass.
Hey, David Flair.
Made a reference to Charlotte in that segment.
He was in the ambulance with Austin when he was in the ambulance with
What
Austin.
are you doing to me?
2002 was weird because 2002 was weird because like that year and in 2002 that year more than any other year, it's like the highest year of like just jobbers getting the shit kicked out of them for no reason. Like Taker beat up Maven for no reason.
Zach Gowen.
Zach Gowen being killed by Brock for no reason. Just so many jobbers just fucking Brock beat Spike Dudley for no reason.
Steven Richards.
I like when Lesnar's soaking out Zach Gowen. Don't worry, it's not going to make it hurt. I'm going to put you to sleep. It's not going to hurt. He throws him down the stairs.
You know what? I
Make a wish, kid.
Steven Richards. They never gave him a good gimmick. He could wrestle, but they never gave him a good gimmick.
I thought Right to Censor was a good gimmick, depending how you look at it.
Yeah, but it wasn't main event. It wasn't main event.
Oh man, that was a good
before we get out of here,
yo, wait a minute. I had a question.
Hey, hold on, wait. Before we get out of here, we definitely gotta say a happy birthday to Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah, happy birthday! Oh yeah,
70.
Happy birthday, Macho.
Yeah, man. Favorite Macho Man moment. Go.
Favorite Macho Man moment.
That time he gave the hamster the elbow.
I was gonna say the promo with Zeus and Sherry got caught trying to sneak under the cage and got caught on camera. And Zeus just yelling.
That promo on Hulk Hogan leading up to WrestleMania 5.
Oh, the hot dogging and grandstand. Oh, that was funny.
Was this Savage with what did he do? Like the George Animal Steel with the Steamboat? He dropped the bell on him off the top rope. Yeah, I think it was a Steamboat. That was good. Him and Steamboat WrestleMania 3.
Yeah, that was Steamboat when he landed the
Steamboat.
thorax.
I heard George Animal Steel was a phenomenal trainer.
I hate you, Hogan.
He was a teacher. He was like a professor.
I hate you,
smart.
Guts. That's what's going to be over the mat at WrestleMania 5.
Yeah, WrestleMania 5. The Mega Powers explode.
And you know what's crazy? That was unheard of for a champion to be champion for over 365 days that wasn't named Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Hey, since we're talking about Randy, I want you guys to do this before you go to sleep tonight. Go to Peacock or whatever app you use. You know, WrestleMania 4, WrestleMania 5 was in Trump Plaza. To anyone that's noticed, Donald Trump was in the front row of both of those manias. And at both of those manias, he's like staring a hole like right through Elizabeth. It's creepy. It's creepy.
Oh, yeah.
Dude was a creep even when he was young.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's more noticeable. He's more noticeable in the WrestleMania 5 match. Like in WrestleMania 4, he's like sitting with like an entourage, but WrestleMania 5, you can clearly see Trump sitting in the front row. He's like kind of by himself. It has like a Shane Sung kind of look to him.
I was thinking like, you know, since this is Triple H's first year running a WrestleMania by himself, like, who do you think he's going to put in the Hall of Fame this year? And will he be able to get people that Vince probably didn't want in there?
Vince McMahon probably might get invited.
Oh my God.
He might.
Yeah, Vince might be in next year.
Or
Jeez.
I think Vince don't ever want to be in it, but they're going to do something for Vince.
No,
They gotta put
Vince
Rick Martel.
Vince has to
No,
be in the
Vince-
Hall of Fame,
no,
period.
Vince is too prideful. I don't want to be morbid. He's the kind of person that'll only be in posthumously. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be.
Yeah, that's what he said. Like, he doesn't want to
I'll
be in
put
it.
Rick Rude in.
Yeah, he says that, but fuck out of here.
They
That
need
dude.
to put Rick Martel. They need to
Rick
put Rick
Martel.
Martel in.
Rick Martel in, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, I'll put Rick Rude in before Martel.
Rick Martel, Rick Rude's in.
Rick
Hey.
Rude's in.
Since they're
Yeah,
going to be
he
in
is.
Hollywood, if
His
they're
son
going to be in
inducted him.
Hollywood, man, if they're
He's
going to be
put
in
Al Snow in.
Hollywood, they need to put Andy Kaufman in there. That's what they need to do.
Oh my God, he's still alive. I think he's in like New Mexico.
Yeah, put Al Snow, Hardcore Holly, Crash
Have you
Holly.
seen Al Snow? The dude's fucking jacked. He was doing that Iron Sheik thing with those wooden paddles. I was watching a video, like, God damn. That dude was fucking jacked.
They'll be in New York, not LA.
They should also have Drew Carey induct Kane.
Oh jeez. He's back in the dungeon again. We got Saw 14.
Oh man, Saw 14.
Or something. It's coming on another one, right? Saw 10.
They're coming with a new Saw. Yeah,
what
I
did
heard
you
about
think
that.
about that last?
They're bringing back
What do you think about
Tobin
that
Bell.
movie?
I'm surprised they didn't bring that shit back earlier this year. You know, Saw come out like every Halloween.
No, they're bringing back Tobin Bell too, the guy who played the original Saw.
There was a dude down in Danbury, Connecticut, at Dutch's restaurant. I thought it was Tobin Bell. He looked fucking like him. I said, "Are you Tobin Bell?" He goes, "No." I said, "Dude, fucking freaked me out."
He probably could have been
his-
lying to you.
Yeah, I know. I
stars
think he
do that
was.
shit.
I'm pretty
They
sure
would
it
say,
was
"No, that's
him."
not me. That's not me. I just
I'm
look
pretty
like
I'm
sure
trying
it
to
was
figure
him.
out why he ain't got a Hollywood star yet.
You Denzel
You know
Washington.
who I saw? You know why the guy Jigsaw turned evil? Because of Kramer and Newman at the record store on Seinfeld.
Yo, you stupid.
Wait. Before we go, have y'all heard the Daniel Bryan, Jeff Goldblum story?
No.
No.
Y'all know, everybody knows Jeff Goldblum, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Right.
Nah,
Yeah,
is that the guy from Fortnite? I don't know.
No,
He's
the
from
guy
The
Jurassic
Fly,
Park.
Independence Day.
What, Mary? What?
I know he is. I'm
Jurassic
just joking.
Right. So
Jurassic
according to Brian Danielson,
Yo,
he
man.
was
Yo, who's
This with the
Fire
hot
Alarm?
pockets over there.
My bad.
all right. So
Somebody's printer.
according to Brian Danielson, it's actually a short story. This is like before he was in WWE. This is like when he was basically a nobody. This is like when he was being trained by Shawn Michaels, like way back in the 90s. He went to a Chick-fil-A to get a milkshake. You know, when you go to some places, you get a milkshake and they ask if you want a cherry on it. And, you know, he took his cherry. Well, it turns out Jeff Goldblum was there, you know, just minding his own business. Jeff Goldblum walked right past him, took the cherry out of his milkshake, ate it, and then he looked at him and he said, "Nobody will believe you." He left.
Oh,
Wow.
I didn't even know that story. I didn't even know that story at all. I could have lived the
Goldblum was
rest of my
funny.
life without even knowing that story. And I would have been perfectly
That was probably
fine.
the first time Jeff Goldblum popped the cherry. But whatever.
That was not a need to know basis. What are we doing here? Anyways,
Shit.
about to shut shit down. Episode 71 in the books.
No watch party for AEW.
I'm about to fucking throw my damn cat in the street.
You are not going to touch that cat. First
Look,
off,
you want him? You want to buy him?
I would adopt the cat. Leave Mr. Wiggles alone.
All right. Yeah, you think I'm playing? I will sell this motherfucker to you. Like,
Sandman's dealing with
I will
in
put
the
this
heat of the night
motherfucker
over there.
in the Vienna sausage from New York.
In the heat of the night.
That is Mr. Wiggles, okay?
I gotta watch that movie. I was watching the beginning of that movie.
Anyway,
I've seen parts of it, but I didn't watch it from start to finish.
Thanks for you guys for pulling up and all that. You already know the vibes. You guys are awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Peace up with the fuckers.